Hey cousins, it's throwback time and I'm going to show you how I still make my creamy mashed potatoes. Y'all ready? Let's get right to it. Hey friends, it's Rosie, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make easy mashed potatoes. If you want the exact measurements, it can be found on my blog iHeartRecipes.com. So we're going to start off with our potatoes. I'm using regular old russet potatoes, you know, the cheap kind that you can get like 10 pounds for $1 and some change. Those potatoes. So I started off by washing and peeling the potatoes. Make sure you scrub them really good, and then you're going to dice the potatoes. And I kind of dice mine, in big chunks, but you can make them smaller if you want. So once they're nice and chopped up, I'm going to toss them into a big old pot here, and instead of boiling them in water, I'm going to change up the game and boil them in chicken broth. You will find that they will be so flavorful if you do this, so do not skip out on this step, okay? So you're going to need enough chicken broth to cover up the potatoes. I'm making a small amount, but I will leave the measurements on my blog iHeartRecipes.com. You can double this. Just bring it to a boil, and you're going to boil those potatoes until they are nice and fork tender, just like this, okay? So once they are, drain the broth. You don't need it anymore. And now in this saucepan here, I have it over a medium heat. I'm going to melt down some butter. I prefer butter, but if you want margarine, hey, do you. And just melt it completely down. Then we're going to toss in our potatoes, okay? So you see there's still lumps and everything. We don't want that. I'm going to use my little cheap masher here, and I'm going to mash the potatoes until they are, until they look like that. And then I'm going to pour in some half and half. But if you don't have half and half, you can use part milk and part cream, okay? So I mashed it some more. Now I'm going to sprinkle on my seasonings. I like garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of salt. You can add pepper if you want. And my secret ingredient is Parmesan cheese, okay? So I'm going to toss all that in there. And now I'm going to stir it until everything is well combined. Once it is, I'm going to turn the heat off completely. And you know what? I am ready to serve. So to serve this, I'm just going to place it into a large bowl. And there we are. Once everything is in the bowl, we're good to go. But look how creamy it is. And I like mine lump free. If you like little lumps or whatever in yours, that's you. But I like it lump free. And I like it really creamy. I mean, look at this. They are really creamy. And this beats any boxed powdered potatoes any day. So to top it off, I'm just going to add some more butter. Even though we added butter earlier, you got to have lots of butter on them mashed potatoes, especially during the holiday. And then I'm going to sprinkle on some parsley flakes or chives, and I am ready to dig in. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Come to iHeart Recipes to print out the recipe card, and visit me every Sunday and Wednesdays for new video uploads.